every habitat, plant, microbes, and animals interact in various ways to form a community. When population of two different species interact, it leads to interspecific interaction. Such interaction may benefit, harm, or have a natural effect on one or both species. In mutualism, both species benefit to each other. Both species enhance their survival, growth, and fitness, and it may be obligate or facultative. Mutualism may involve either the exchange of resources, such as shelter and food, or may involve the exchange of services, such as protection. Obligate is defined as the organism cannot survive in the absence of other partner.
Symbiotic is when two organisms live in close physical association where both derive benefit and at least one member of the pair cannot lead an independent life. Mycorrhiza is used as an example. Mycorrhiza are symbiotic relationships between fungi and plants. In this interaction, the plant feeds the fungus, which in turn gives the plant more moisture and mineral nutrients according to some sources. Mycorrhiza fungi initially germinate in the soil and make their way to the nearest roots. The roots are then colonized by the fungi and mycorrhiza are established. The fungi penetrate the root and create an internal network of fungal structures where the plant and mycorrhiza exchange sugars and nutrients. The hyphae continue to develop outside the roots to explore the soil.
Non-symbiotic mutualism refers to the species that do not live together, but both members benefit each other. The relationship is either facultative or opportunistic.
Best example for non-symbiotic mutualism is between yucca moth and yucca plants. The relationship between yucca moth and yucca plant is an example of obligate non-symbiotic mutualism or dispersive mutualism. Dispersive mutualism is the relationship where one partner gets food as a return after helping the flowers to relocate their pollens. Neither the yucca moth or the yucca plant can survive without each other. Without the yucca moth, the plant would lose its only pollinator, and without the plant, the moth would lose its food source. Each depends on each other for survival. The moth larvae depend on the seed of yucca plant for food, and yucca plant can only be pollinated by the yucca moth. Each depends on each other for survival. Yucca moths also use yucca plants as a safe space to lay their eggs. The moths lay their eggs in the flower where the larvae hatch and eat some of the developing seeds.
Furthermore, defensive non-symbiotic. Defensive non-symbiotic means that the partner will gain benefits such as food and shelter in return, while the other partner will be protected against predators, herbivores, and parasites. One example of defensive non-symbiotic interaction is between acacia trees and ants. Acacia trees provide its thorn as a shelter for ants to live in and feed them with its carbohydrate-rich extra floral nectar as food, while on the other hand, ants will protect acacia trees from herbivores. This interaction clearly shows both of the species will gain benefits from each other even though they are not living together, and this is what we call defensive non-symbiotic, classified under the non-symbiotic mutualism.
Facultative is a type of symbiotic relationship where the interacting species gain from each other but are not completely dependent on each other to survive. For example, this type of mutualism can be seen in the plants that produce fruit that are eaten by birds while the bird assists in dispersing the fruit seeds when they excrete them in location far from the parent plant.